Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Rob, this is Pixel Lab, welcome back to the channel. So fortunately enough, lockdown has ended for us. It only lasted for a week, which was good. But also that means one thing and one thing only, and that is I have to go back to work. But no, all silliness aside, over that last week I did reach out to a few people on Facebook Marketplace and lined up a few things that I gotta pick up this week. Some of them are really great, so I can't wait to show you what they are. But this morning I did head down and pick up a few things. It wasn't too far from where I work, so I managed to get down there before work. And this is what I got. So first things first, I did get myself a few Wii U games. And the first one obviously being the new Super Mario Luigi U. I don't have a Wii U at the moment, unfortunately, which I am trying to find desperately, and I mean really desperately. And obviously I do want it in box. I can find loose ones here and there for around, you know, 150, 200 bucks, but I really want the boxes for those consoles. They only retired about 5 years ago, so I should be able to get them. So boxes shouldn't be too rare, but I am having troubles finding them locally. And anything on eBay and Amazon are already asking like $400 or $500 for them in box, so definitely not keen to spend that much money, especially for a console that it was a pretty big disappointment for not only the player but also for Nintendo. But yeah, I did get new Super Luigi U, which is quite cool, and it does contain all the kind of goodies in the inside, which is also quite nice. The disc itself, let's have a quick squiz, is immaculate, no scratches on it whatsoever. I'm not sure if you can see that. There are a few scuffs here and there, but nothing too major. Obviously, you know, taking it out of the case and in and out of the Wii U will kind of, you know, scratch it lightly, but no major scratches or stuff like that, which won't allow it to play. So hopefully it's working perfectly, and it does even include the little Mario Nintendo, you know, the Nintendo Club little pamphlet if you want to join the Nintendo Club. And I'm not sure if there's a manual, but a lot of the Wii U games did not include manuals because, yeah, the system wasn't going very well, so they were cutting down costs as much as possible, so we weren't including manuals in majority of the games, even first-party Nintendo games. So that is that one. And also the same seller, I did get Bayonetta. Great game. I played this on the PlayStation 3 when I first got it. I absolutely love these games. It's just wicked fun, just walking around, hack slashing, shooting the crap out of beasts, monsters, I don't even know what you want to call them. Great fun. Can't wait to play this again once I get my Wii U. And unfortunately this one does not include any of the inserts, but then again there's probably nothing major that actually is missing from here, so not gonna cry about it too much. And the disc itself, once again, great little condition, not scratched, no scuffs even. I think it's probably even been cleaned for me, so that is great as well. So I did get myself Bayonetta, can't wait to play that, as I said. And also whilst there, the person had Bayonetta 2. Yes, I finally got Bayonetta 2. Never played Bayonetta 2, only played the first one, but it will be also fun to play these on the original console they were intended to be on, so that is also great. This one does have the little insert, but that's about it. Like I said, they probably did not include manuals because there was pretty much no need for them back then, because, well, even so, I don't think many people even read manuals or look at manuals unless there's something special in there. So yeah, most games these days even don't include manuals. And also, another little thing I did get was Diddy Kong Racing DS. Absolutely love this game on the Nintendo 64. Probably one of my favorite racing games on the Nintendo 64. Yes, that does beat out Mario Kart, unfortunately. I did have a lot of fun with this game, and I still have my copy of Diddy Kong Racing on the Nintendo 64, and every now and then I do pull it out to give it a bit of a play. Because unlike Mario Kart, you had the three options of the little plane and the little hovercraft, so it kind of mixed it up a little bit, whilst Mario Kart was just karts. So also great fun. This, however, looks absolutely mint. I don't even know if this was even played. There's not even any scratches or, you know, indentations on that little foil on the front of this thing. So this one was absolutely awesome. Mind you, I did pay about $200 for this whole lot, but there is a bit of hardware coming at the end, which I'll show you, which I'm very excited about. So all in all, it wasn't cheap, but overall, it is great condition as well. It does include the manual, which is absolutely pristine. Look at that. You could say that is factory fresh. And I do love the older hardware and also the older games where they actually did bother to put manuals and things like that, so you could have a read on all the characters that are involved. So that was also good fun, which makes, I don't know, the olden days probably a little bit better than now. But that is just me being old and saying that. You know, your grandpa, the old days were much better than they are now. You kids now these days are running around crazy with your phones and crap like that. So yeah, so the olden days were definitely a little bit better as far as game collecting came, or as far as games were, because they did have manuals and things like that. But anyway, enough of me crapping on about that. And also the little precautions booklet, which no one ever read, which is also quite cool. So overall, really happy with that. The cart itself is absolutely pristine condition as well. Look at that. Not sure if you can see, probably won't focus, but yeah, not even a little scratch, no dust anywhere, nothing. All original. It's got the Nintendo logo and the serial number, so definitely assured that this one is original. And as I said, the final thing that I did get is a little bit of hardware, which I am absolutely super excited about, and that is the red Mario Nintendo DS Lite with a copy of Mario Kart. Every single Nintendo DS Lite that I find always includes a copy of Mario Kart. But anyway, really happy to get this console, all original, no shell swaps. I did at one stage get a Nintendo DS, I think it was a turquoise one, which I did a shell swap on to mimic this, but that video that I was making turned out to be a massive disaster because the shell swaps on these were absolutely pain in the butt to do. So I lost my cool eventually and just stopped recording and then just concentrated on getting this shell swap. So I replicated this console. So I never ended up posting that video because yeah, it ended up being a disaster because the shell swaps on the DS, anything with the hinges, is an absolute pain in the butt. But however, I did accomplish the feat and I do have one. But the shell on that is absolutely totally different than this. It's like a transparent red, not this deep kind of red that you see here. You can kind of, if you look really hard and under light, you can actually see the components behind there, which looks absolutely horrible. So that was a really horrible experience. I will definitely not attempt any shell swaps on anything that's hinged on any hardware. But this, however, is all original. Mind you, it is a little bit scuffed here and there. There's a bit of paint peeling, you know, on the corners here and here on the hinges. But the hinge itself is quite firm, not flopping around kind of thing. So it does kind of sit where you sort of need it as far as that goes. The screens, it's well, the top screen is pretty damn good. The bottom, obviously, a little bit scratched because of the stylus and all that kind of stuff with it. And obviously, I'm yet to find a Nintendo DS Lite with an actual stylus that's already in there. I think that would blow my mind if I ever find one with a stylus. Mind you, the original stylus that came with it. I'll try to look at eBay, maybe Amazon, to see if they have the original styluses. I know that they've got the, you know, third-party kind of things. I'll have to settle for that if I can't find an original one, but most likely I won't be able to track down an original. And now, getting back to the console itself, let's have a quick look at it. As you can see, boots up, first time, every time. No issues there. Touchscreen works. I can't see upside down. And there's Mario Kart loading. I can see on my little screen that the top screen looks a little bit green, but that is just because I'm using a UV filter on my camera, or on my lens, so that is not actually what's perceived here in the game. The screen here on the game looks absolutely perfect, so if it does show a bit of green on camera, which I can sort of see being a little bit green, it is due to the filter on the lens and not the console itself. And yeah, sound works, everything works great. So really happy to get the Mario one. I was not even aware of these things existing back in the day, so finally having something that's Mario, and me being a Mario fiend, absolutely stoked to get that. So like I said, the whole bundle cost me $200. But it was a little girl selling it with her mum, and then when I walked to the door, she was really reluctant to hand this DS to me. She was kind of pulling back on it as I was trying to grab it, which I felt kind of sorry for her. But her mum said she's saving up for a Nintendo Switch. Being the awesome, generous guy that I am, I did give her an extra 50 bucks so she could put that towards her Nintendo Switch. So overall, like I said, these things aren't cheap. They're very hard to find, especially original. A lot of them are reproduction shells, and they are around 150 bucks, people asking, sometimes even more. So paying, 250 bucks, probably a little bit more than I wanted to pay. But then again, it's getting harder and harder to find these things. And they'll probably most likely, if anything, accumulate in value over time. But also, if you were to add up all these things together, they would probably be around 200 bucks, 250, even maybe more if you were to find them on eBay. And you know, new Super Mario Luigi Bros. U isn't very cheap. I think a lot of them are selling for around 50, 60 bucks just on eBay itself, plus postage and handling. I don't think I'll be able to find a Diddy Kong Racing in this condition anytime soon, and they're not cheap. They're about 40, 50 bucks too. So all in all, 250 bucks isn't too bad. I am happy to spend that just to find the Nintendo DS Lite in the original Mario shell. So that is it for this week. Not much, unfortunately, but I do have a few more things lined up over the week, over the next 2 weeks. So hopefully in that time I can show you a few more goodies that I pick up. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!